Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to dive into a who am I reading for reading, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. Thank you for being here again. I said that already. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know you're new, say hi, and let me know you're here so that I can meet you and welcome you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and thank you for liking this reading too, if you don't mind, because that helps me to reach new people, and I appreciate that so much. That's why I'm here. Let's dive in and see what wants to come through for you today. Thank you also to everybody who's been booking private readings with me. It's been so fun to connect with you on that level and, join you on your journey and do these readings for you, because truly that's why I'm here. All right, so I've got the Hermit and I've got the Death card. I feel like something is going through a big transformation here in the recent energy, maybe recent past, maybe you're currently going through a transformation. I feel like this is you are going through the transformation. Well, my goodness. And it looks like it's about love, because I've also got the Two of Cups and the Tower. There's something changing here. So I feel like there's a connection that could be going through a transformation, but I feel like it's you that's transforming. But the other person could be transforming, the connection could be transforming, but it's because of your transformation that you're going through. So I feel like you're going through a glow up. I'm noticing here the star in his lantern, and the Hermit is taking a time out. Maybe you're taking a time out from this connection or something that you might be manifesting. That could be like a job, trying to find a job, or trying to do, achieve some sort of result in an area of your life. And maybe you've sort of let go, taken your hands off of it. Maybe you've surrendered it to the universe and you're just allowing it to unfold. And in the meantime, you're taking a time out for yourself, and you're really listening to that light on the inside of you that is here in his lantern. It's the star, and it's talking about his authentic light, and it's talking about what that's telling him. And sometimes I get the message off of Hermit mode. I like to call it Hermit mode. I don't know why, but Hermit mode. You've been in Hermit mode. Reevaluating your steps forward, reevaluating what you want in your life, moving forward, what you don't want anymore, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. Like, you've been making changes, but it's like divine changes. It's divinely guided changes, and it's you and all these changes that you've been making. It's creating a glow up for you. I feel like you are literally changing everything. Transformation. You may even be having a body transformation. Maybe what you're working on is, losing weight or changing something in your body. I feel like you are going through a massive transformation and glow up, though, that you are probably not even going to recognize yourself on the other side. And maybe you're already there. Maybe you're already there looking at yourself like, wow, I am totally different. I don't deal with people the same. I don't deal with conflict or challenge the same. I'm thinking different. I'm looking different. Like, I'm different. I feel like you are going through this process, and you're coming to that place where you're literally not going to recognize yourself or your life, or you may already be there. So this could be in regards to love. You could be being prepared for a divine union. Now, this doesn't have to be love. This can be a divine union of some other kind. What I'm seeing here with the Two of Cups is, yes, it is a divine soulmate, sacred love, but it can also be a soulmate energy of some other kind. A soulmate job, a soulmate house, a soulmate situation that you've been working towards, that you've been waiting for, it feels like you've been going through a transformation in order to achieve something. Like I said, for some of you, though, this can be a transformation in a connection. And I feel like it starts with you, though, because everything starts with us. what we change within us, it changes the way that the world shows up for us in connections, in friendships, in your life, because it's the energy that we send out that is the energy that is mirrored back to us. The universe and the law of attraction, it's a law. Whether you consciously use it or you don't, it's always in effect. And the way that it works is that the universe has no choice but to mirror back to us the energy that we are sending out. And so if you wanted to, say you are someone who is attracting a soulmate, you had to become the version of you that could sustain a soulmate relationship, that the version of you that can receive it. And that means you had to change something on the inside. You had to go through a transformation in order to become the version of you that meets this person, that receives this love, and that can maintain and sustain this love. And, you know, the old ways, the old habits, the old conditioning and programming of your past might have sabotaged it. You know what I mean? And your person also had to go through the same things, the same, you know, letting go of old patterns and stuff, letting go and healing and rebalancing and becoming the version of them that could be at the right place at the right time with you. It's in the hands of the divine, bringing the two of you together. Now, this can, like I said, be another soulmate situation. I like to call them soulmate situations when the Two of Cups comes out. You know, soulmate alignment of the perfect job. Maybe you've been working towards a perfect job and you've been sending out your resume and you've been talking to people and maybe you had to do some sort of transformation within yourself and the way that you're thinking about this job process. Maybe you had to, you know, see yourself as more valuable and upgrade your way of thinking and seeing yourself as valuable, raising your self-worth, and therefore what's reflected back to you is a perfect situation, seeing your value because you changed something on the inside that made you feel and see yourself as more valuable. Therefore, that's the energy that you're sending out. So the energy that you're getting back is that you've got a perfect alignment and someone who sees your value and your worth and offers you that job. So take it how it fits for you, but there's something coming in unexpectedly. And it's definitely guided by the universe. It's definitely an unexpected change. And what I'm seeing here is that it's divine union, but divine union of the kind that resonates for you. So there's a transformation that has taken place. You're up leveling. You have stepped into this glow up energy and you were being prepared for this divine union, and now it is suddenly coming in. It is suddenly going to appear. You probably can't see it right now because when the Tower comes out, it tells me that you're not going to expect it. You're expecting it, but you're not, because, you know, you can't see it until there it is, you know? And the Hierophant is my God card. It says, it's like God saying, now's the time. Yeah, we've been waiting. Whoops. We've been waiting. We've been waiting. But see, we had to have a higher thinking. We had to change our perspective. We had to change our perspective either about ourselves, most likely about ourselves, or about the situation. Something had to change. If this is love, maybe both of you had to change your perspective. They had to go through a transformation. You had to go through a transformation. And that was changing some thinking around you achieving this goal. I do have the Six of Cups, so it does feel like a reunion with your inner child, but also this could be a very deep, very sacred, very aligned soul union that you probably lived past lives together. Take it how it fits. There it comes. There it comes, landing in your reality. I have the Seven of Swords and it came out in reverse, and I feel like what has shifted in your awareness, in your thinking, and in that transformation is that you didn't trust. you didn't trust that this was ever going to happen. Maybe you didn't trust that you were worthy of it. You know, you had to do a major transformation on the inside. So now it's in the reverse. It's like you've let go of all the fear, you've let go of all the doubt, you've let go of all the past stuff that was holding you back from receiving whatever this is. And now it's landing in your reality. It's landing in your reality. This is the beginning. This is just the beginning. This can come in as an offer. This can come in as someone expressing feelings. This can come in as you're meeting somebody. This can come in as a commitment, depending on where you're at on this journey and who we're talking about here. This can just be, it's time to land in your reality, because the pentacles are things coming to fruition in your reality, coming out of the energetic realm, coming out of your heart and your intuition realm and into your reality, landing in your lap. So it's going to resonate different for everybody. But it's because of this major overhaul that you have done in your thinking. You are now in alignment to it. And so now it's like the universe says, okay, here we go. Get ready. Unexpected things are about to happen in the best way, in the most abundant and most beautiful way possible. It is landing in your reality, so get ready. And if you have already received this, because so many people have been messaging me telling me that they have already received this, so this is confirmation for you. And write it in the comments. Let me know that you've already started receiving things, because our manifestations, I've noticed, they're all like happening at once. And so this could be just, representing everything. It's an abundant new season for you. It's an abundant new chapter and cycle for you. And this is where things land. This is when things happen for you. So let me know where you're at and how this resonates for you. And so the rest of us can congratulate you and come together and also have hope, because we're next, right? I love you guys. I will see you in the next reading.